Firstly, you need to import the, firstly open Picasa. You need to import by either clicking on the import button. Again, if you've got a PC as opposed to an Apple, it will look slightly different, but on the whole, the system works the same. You can then either using the import from or the import button that I just pressed, and this will appear. First of all, when you put your card into the card reader from the camera, it sometimes will automatically it should automatically come up and then display the pictures here. If not, if you click on this button, there'll be a drop down box which should give you the card, and you click on the card and it will then bring up a list of all the pictures. The first thing you need to do is to create a folder. So if, for example, you wanted to do it for that particular day, you can put a date in there, or alternatively you can use the name of the FR, the rep that's giving you the card, whose card it belongs to. So, or you could put both in, put the name and the date. Once you have that information, then you import to Picasa. Okay, once you've imported the images into Picasa, the next thing is to sort them out and edit them. When we first was taking image and photos, we got the FR to take pictures of the front of the form, the application form. But again, as you can see, you can't even read that properly. The other difficulty we found was that when you could read it properly, from this distance, trying to flick through it quickly, it was very hard to read them. And the faster you can get through this, the better, because obviously the more they can process in a shorter space of time, the quicker we can get them off and the quicker we can get paid. So what we now do, and hopefully this demonstrates that, is we take a picture of the front of the door or the house number at the beginning and the end. What we've now introduced as well is that not just do we put that door number in, but we also then put a picture of the whole address in. So we have a number, we have the application form, and then we have the number of images, and the last one again is the house number. So once we've got that, this one again wouldn't be of any good because there isn't even a postcode on that, so we would reject that. And it's a really simple basic mistake, and we don't obviously have that happen anymore, but you need to make sure that every field in the form is filled in properly. So anyway, let's just look at these images again. The first thing we do is edit them. If they're on their side, straighten them up. You do this by clicking on one of these two buttons down there, which will rotate them clockwise or counterclockwise. So we go through those. There's another one there. We can straighten. And then, now once we have all that done, okay, the next thing we do is we try and make sure that the image is as clear as possible. Now, although you can make out the tiles on this one, some of the images do come back a little bit dark. And just by moving this slider to the left or to the right, sorry, you can actually improve that image. Another way is to click on the tuning, and again you can click on highlights, which can help adjust it. The clearer the image, the better image that you send through, the faster they'll be able to assess whether or not that roof is suitable for the solar installation, and the quicker we can get the processing done. So to have your team spend a little bit of time on this will make all the difference. And initially we were getting quite a few coming back saying, look, this is a bit dark, can you go and retake more, etc. As it happens, we're able to edit them and send them back. But if this is done in the first place, it just speeds the whole process up. And every time the head office has a problem, and having to email you or send back a question, again, it's just one less that they're able to go through in a given space of time. So once you get that, once you get them all edited and ran the right way, the next thing to do is to do the rename. To rename them, click on the first one, and then hold the Shift key down and click on the second one. That will then highlight all of the images You can tell by the blue box around them, and also in this bottom tray, those are all highlighted, and you can now rename them. If you press the control button, you can select or deselect any individuals as opposed to doing the whole lot. Okay, so once you've selected them, you go to Picture, Batch, Edit, and Rename. That's what the camera's renamed them. We're going to rename this. I know this isn't the proper postcode, but it just gives you an idea, and you'll see the reason why I'm doing it in just a minute. And okay, also add the name of the client at the beginning. So Harris SG12 4TB, and rename. Now, when you go to, if you type in any of the names, okay, that will bring up all the images. So it's very easy to find a particular client. If, for example, you wanted to look at all the properties you're doing in SG12, that will then give you a list of all the properties that we've renamed that are in SG12. Okay, to email the images, select the first and the last as we've done in the previous videos. Click on the bottom here, email, and then we need to send with it the survey form and the application, the pre-release and the application form. So the best way to do that is to first send this to yourself. So energy training, there you go. Okay, this then becomes the address. So this is also the name. So let's say this is Jones SG12 6, whatever the postcode, and then send it. Okay, and that's done. Then you simply go to the account, open that email and forward it. And once you forward it, press the forward, you then attach the 2 additional forms and forward them through to our admin. The other thing to do is to upload them to Picasa Web. If you haven't set up Picasa Web, then you need to go Google Picasa Web, go to the site and log in using your Gmail account. Once that's done, you simply go to the top here and it'll say login, so you just log in there. I'm actually logged in, but you just log in there. Well, again, you've got those selected. Click on the name. The name would be, the name of the title would be, again, the name Jones SG12, whatever I put the last postcode as, I don't remember. And you can also put the rep's name in there if you want to, and then click on upload. This is what you'll see, and then you can hide that, go to the next one, and so on and so forth until you get through all of the relevant images, and you can send them up to Picasa Web. Another good idea would be also to scan in the survey forms and the application form and load them up as well. So again, put them in between the numbers. That way you have all the paperwork for all the clients online, and then all you need to do is to send us the link, and that's the thing we'll cover in the next video.